Turning now to Storm Watch 12 meteorologist Josh Colbreth. Biggest concern weather-wise going into this Tuesday.
It continues to be the fog up towards Grants Pass as we're seeing visibilities down toward a quarter of a mile, but we're not seeing that on the east side right now. Chiloquin is staying fog-free. It's staying very cold though, 27 degrees right now. Not nearly as cold as what we were seeing yesterday morning. This temperature was more in the order of 22, 23 degrees, but still the first point holds true. We're not seeing fog there. It's mainly a Josephine County and Curry County issue, as this was just issued a little while ago by the National Weather Service in Medford. It's a freezing fog advisory. It goes until 10 a.m. and so the hazards within this teal color continue to be that there could be fog that could reduce visibility down below a quarter of a mile, which we're already seeing in portions of Josephine County. There could also be hazardous driving conditions because of those slick roadways, because of the frozen fog. So just keep that in mind. That's one reason to take things slow out on the roadways this morning. Of course, the other reason being the reduced visibility from the fog that you're seeing. So slick roadways, low visibility, several reasons why you want to take things slow out on the roadways this morning, especially in northern portions of Josephine County. Now, all this continues to be the driving factor behind that fog up in northern portions of Josephine County, and it's air stagnation. This air stagnation advisory goes until 4 a.m. Saturday. It's in effect for all of the inland valleys within our viewing area. The messaging continues to be the same. Try to limit outdoor burning because you don't want to release more pollutants into the air that could accumulate within the valleys during a setup like this. Now, there are advisories galore this morning because also we have a beach hazard statement. This goes from 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. today, and there's an increased risk of sneaker waves there along the coast. So if you plan on going out to the coast, keep this in mind. And this point right here, this should be in all caps. Never turn your back towards the ocean. And of course, that's something that you need to keep in the back of your mind today if you are headed out to the coast. So for today, beautiful blue conditions all over the place. More mild conditions will be on the 40s and 30s on the east side, 50s up and down the Interstate 5 corridor. Then we'll be in the 60s there along the coast. We'll have some breezy conditions within the Rogue Valley and up in the higher terrain today. But what's interesting about the breezy conditions within the Rogue Valley is that might mix the air a little bit more in places like Grants Pass and Rogue River. So we could see the fog break apart a little bit earlier than what we saw yesterday. Then for tonight, once again, fog will return back into that Grants Pass, Rogue River, Cave Junction, that kind of trifecta within Jackson and Josephine counties. But otherwise, it'll be a clear night elsewhere. We'll be in the teens and 20s there on the east side, 20s within the Rogue and Shasta Valley. Will be in the 40s there along the southern Oregon coastline. This beautiful weather will continue throughout the next 3 days within the west side valleys. If you want to go hike, I mean, really take advantage of this, because I don't know how many times within the month of January you'll get views like this, as we'll be in the 50s, plenty of mild conditions and plenty of sunshine. But the mild conditions, they will finally come to an end, as it looks like we have much colder air filtering into the area as we head into next week. So here's your 7-day forecast along the coast. We keep things dry until Sunday. That's when that active weather pattern starts to take hold. Not only are we going to get cooler, as I just showed you there on the temperature trend graphic, but also we're going to get wetter, as it looks like we have several systems that are going to run through the area that could finally break us out of the stagnant weather pattern that we've been in. And also, it's too early to tell, just given that, you know, there's variability within the models, but valley snow could definitely be on the table. Looks like the snow levels could be pretty low, just giving the cold air mass that's going to work its way through this region. So that means that snow on the east side would definitely be on the table for next week. But again, a whole lot of details to work out, a whole lot of time that needs to pass between now and then as well. And we'll have temperatures in the 40s and 50s until then on the east side. Beautiful blue conditions up in the mountains as well. And then over in the Rogue Valley, we'll see temperatures in the 50s, and we'll finally see that rain move in as we head into Sunday and Monday.